Gamba. Power of gambling. I'm gonna be honest, all my fucking trades expired for like the fourth time recently. Wait, what? I bought way more than just these. Got keys, right? Like my keys. I don't know where they are even kept anymore. I withdrew 75 keys. No, I almost withdrew 175, and then I realized it's actually expensive now on the SCM because of the cases being like 9 cents a pop. I swear to God, I just bought. Buy more. It's been a while, boys. It's been a while. I have not been interested in unboxing or gambling in general. To me, gamba is the act of winning. I didn't win too much recently. I actually lost money the last unboxings I did. I was up for the year, but I said fuck it, and I waited, and then I realized I took a step back and I realized I'm just not having fun. So unless I have fun with something, I'm not gonna do it. Oh my god, the amount of degreasers! I don't like it, not a fan. What the fuck? Okay, resume game. I got 3 degreasers. I'm okay. I'm chilling. I'm out here working and living life. I hope you guys are doing well. I don't know. I got messaged by like 5 people recently after I opened the game once. Hey, unusual. DBD. Remember right, we were on a dry streak. Oh, Fish is gonna love this, actually. The fact that I got a Fish. Fish being one of the people that messaged me recently. I appreciate y'all's concern, asking where I was, and whatnot. To those of you I don't have on my friends list, don't add me. My friends list is almost full again. But I do love you guys that are supportive and whatnot. You know, I've just been having fun living life, man. Like, not everything's about gambling or TF2 even. You know, I've been playing some old school RuneScape here and there. I actually am taking a break from that as well. But that's just because I just got my 5th 99, which is a lot of hours. I'm just chilling and having fun where I want to, when I want to. And I'm not restricting myself to be on some kind of warpath of unboxing or a warpath of grinding video games. You know, I'm just chilling. I really don't got anything else I can say. I'm just chilling. I guess I'm technically on a warpath of working, sadly. Because, that's a thing. Not to delve into details, but people have literally called me racist recently, which I think is funny. Because I keep saying India's stealing my work, and it is, literally. Basically what happened is, to give an example, I work in real estate law, and I also do title examination as my primary method of income outside of specifically my clientele and representing them and dealing with zoning law and whatnot. Not like, I deal with a lot of shit, like estates and whatnot and all this other bullshit. But title examination is currently being, at least Cincinnati, Ohio, Hamilton County, Butler County, Warren County, Moot County, like all of it's being like shipped over to India, where they're extrapolating data. Now, what extrapolating is guessing scientifically slash theoretically with the data provided, of which is making an official assumption of some sort, as far as I know. I don't necessarily know the exact definition. But they're extrapolating data because you can do a lot of it online. COVID helped put a lot of this work online, but didn't put all of it. Right? You have to go downtown for microfilm at the recorder's office. To whatever county you're going to. So you have to drive for a couple hours sometimes to and from counties and then back home and whatnot. And that's like a lot of like the thing that costs some companies money when they hire me or hire anybody really. Yeah, they don't do that. They just work from home and anything they don't have available online, they're going to guess with. Now this is bad. The repercussions of this are going to be seen like 10, 15 years down the line with all this falsified data. And there's going to be a literal collapse in the market, and they're going to have to hire potentially tens of thousands of workers to fix this. Because they are guesstimating anywhere from the 1900s, because sometimes deeds go back to the 1910s, or even like the 1900s even, to about the I want to say 70s, and if it's a, so there's also this thing called registered land, which has been abolished since then, but some registered land has been both registered land and non-registered land. And the problem with that is registered land, you can usually assume everything prior to it is fine, but you can't do it if it became registered land after a certain point, and it's really fucking confusing. Basically, that makes even some things that are in the 70s to 90s not available online because they just have too much information of the purchasers and shit like that. Like, even their social security numbers are on these fucking documents, right? And you need some kind of clearance to view these documents. So obviously they can't just put them online because then identity theft and all that shit. Even after they're like long dead, the social security numbers work for long after because fucking stupid America. Anyway, but basically they're falsifying data from anywhere from the 1900s to the 1970s, and then even on some certain documents that are registered land, anywhere from like the 60s to 80s are also not available online. So they're falsifying all this data for about a 70, 80 year time frame. Now, this is fine right now because nobody gives a shit until all the zonings change again within the next 5, 10, 15, 20 years, and they have to go behind the subdivisions to go to previous subdivisions, to go to previous outsales and outlots and whatnot. And it sounds more complicated than it is, but basically them falsifying this data is going to make everybody have to go hunt down the true data because this is officially recorded with these companies, and they're going to keep fucking pumping out, like, hey, yo, we already have that, so, like, just update this. And turns out updating it isn't enough when half of it's falsified, so it's it's going to be problematic in time to come. And India don't give a shit. They're just chilling. They literally do not care. Because they work for about $20 less an hour than I do. And that is fine to these companies, even though they're falsifying data and illegally outsource. It's not illegal to outsource the work. It might become illegal soon. I don't know. There's a bill currently on the docket for it to become illegal to outsource this work out of the country because they have to physically be there to, not falsify data, like a solid third to like half the time. But then there's the other half that's like, well, you didn't need to go downtown anyway, which sometimes I get that work, and it's like, well, I didn't need to go downtown because everything's available online, and that's the kind of work that they could ship off to India. But as a blanket statement, they are just ruining the market as a whole, and they're undercutting us by like 20, mind you, my rates are cheap, and they're undercutting me by $20 an hour. Now, I am certified legal counsel. I do not have my master's in law. I pass certified bar tests and shit like that to fucking work in my fucking states that I operate in. I'm not an actual technical lawyer. I practice law. I'm not a lawyer. I'm not an attorney. I'm not a law boy, technically, even though I kind of am. I work in the field of law, and I'm certified to do so, and I'm certified to represent people in a court of law, but I'm not a lawyer. There are other lawyers that also do title examination that specialize in real estate law. These people have rates that are about $10 more than mine. I undercut by like $10 to $15 as is because I'm not a real certified law boy, so there's no real benefit for a company keeping me on call if I am not specifically able to do some of the things that they do. I'm able to notarize documents, I'm able to represent them in court for real estate law specifically. I'm able to do like a bunch of things, but I can't do all the law things because that's illegal. It's malpractice. So, basically, um I undercut for that, and that's fine because because companies as well as my friends downtown are fine with that because I'm not as useful as they are, and I'm very well aware of that. Mind you, I work with like, well, they were like 40 to 50-year-olds. Now they're like 50 to 60-year-olds because I've been in the practice for nearly fucking 8 years. So like my one of my friends that just retired literally like about a week and a half ago is 75. She's been working her ass off to have a comfortable life for the rest of her life. A more than comfortable life. A fucking amazing life. Like a life of luxury with her and her husband. And I think that's amazing. That's wonderful. That's beautiful. But, like, I'm like, 25. I, am fucking 50 years younger than she is. And yeah, I'm inexperienced, and having experience in the field also warrants them upcharging. These people are cutting corners, falsifying data, and undercutting me by $20, so undercutting everybody else in the field by like $30, $35. This some even $40. And it's not good. It's not healthy for both, like, literally public records as well as property records as well as everything. So, it's not bueno. And that's why I'm called a racist right now, because I keep generalizing India as stealing my work, because that's what it's a blanket statement outsourcing to India. And they don't, luckily the law doesn't hold them accountable for falsifying this data. So, you literally have to make blanket statements, kind of like that. But actually, real talk though, like, outside of, like, that story time real quick, we kind of made out like bandits here, didn't we? We probably broke even. Which is making out like bandits to me, I just realized. That's not a healthy look, huh? But I think we broke about even. I'm gonna, like, tally everything up after I search up everything, but I have to visually represent it in my face. So that's what I'm gonna do. I opened up 75 boxes. Not moving all of those. But, like, that's like 1, 2, 3. That makes up like about a key, and then we'll count all the rest of it as like 2 keys in like parts and stranges and shit like that. And then we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 keys there. That's like 10 keys, then that's 20, so then we have 26. And then I don't know what damage delta is off the top of my head right now. Actually, I need to look that up while I look up other stuff. Let's see. How much is damage dealt? Damage dealt right now is 7 to fucking 9 keys. I'm sorry, what? Alright, so that's 28 keys as is, and then this is 26, so that's 48, and then what, 54? And how much is a sandwich? Sandwich is 10 keys right now. That's 64. And then how much is the soulmate? Did we actually profit? DBD soulmate is 17 keys. What's it actually selling for? Somebody's selling it for 29 keys. There's auto buyers at 25 keys. We profited. What did I say this was? 74 or 64? I don't know. It doesn't matter. No matter what, we got at least fucking 89 to 99 keys. We profited 14 or 11 to 14 keys or some shit. I don't know. I'm actually kind of happy about that. I'm proud. I'm proud of us, boys. So yeah, hope you enjoyed my story of why it's like that. I'm just doing chill and why I'm apparently racist nowadays. What? But why are you still here? You're not Indian, are you? Because if so, I'll be racist against you. We don't we don't like your kind. Sorry, this is a bad bit. I'm gonna go. I hope you all have a beautiful fucking week, month, year of your life. I'll see you next time I see you.